The city seems real quiet today, Alfred.
Well, that's because they've all left, sir.
What do you mean they've all left?
We don't quite know, sir, which brings us on to your next mission.
Right on, what we got?
Reports say that many of our citizens have left to visit another planet, far more superior to planet Paradise.
Look, just tell me where we're going and what I'm doing.
As you wish, sir. I'll brief you on the way. We're heading to a planet called Pokesmash.
And so my mission begins. Flying over from planet Paradise, I have just 100 days to complete my objectives on the Pokesmash server, which you can also play too. I'll link it down in the description. Please hit that subscribe button, tickle the thumbs up, and also turn notifications on. It really helps me out. I have 3 objectives. The first one, collect 100 Pokemon. The second one, get a Pokemon to level 100. And the third, well, that's just to blend in with the population and make a base. I also completely forgot that when you join the server, you get presented with a bunch of Pokemon. Now, I'm no Pokemon connoisseur, but I did recognize the Charmander, and well, he looked pretty cute, so I began my adventure with him. Also, I finally have all of my socials set up. That'll be linked in the description, so please check them out. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is vote and then head to the crate room. Let's go. Okay, so Alfred told me... yes, the crate. Yeah, he said put the key in there. Oh, yes, voting gets you free stuff. Oh, I love free loot. I like it. It's juicy. It's juicy. I got some red candies. What a good start. If you guys want to hang out with me on the server at the end of the video, I put the Smash MC IP in the description below and how to install the Pixelmon mod because I'm such a lovely fella. You and me can enjoy the safari, beautiful builds, custom textures, gyms, boss towers, and more together. We can even earn real money in tournaments. Beautiful stuff. Let's crack on. You know, your boy CFG just wasn't feeling it, so he decided to end it there. Nah, I'm joking. I'm literally messing around. I had no idea what I was doing, I'll be honest. I was like getting to know the people around. Like this guy gave me like free candies and just yeeted out of it. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. But to be fair, I just spent a bit of time getting used to like the spawn and stuff. I was having a good time. And then I was greeted with these guys. I guess these guys were my foes, my enemies. I mean, he didn't look too intimidated, but I just cracked on, and then I decided to fight some of these Pokemon. I was using my Charmander, and to be fair, he was doing a pretty decent job. He took out the Mudchamp, or whatever they're called, and then I leveled him up, so I was in a pretty good mood. And then I tried to take on one of these guys. Yeah, and Wolverine literally, like, ruined him. I got my daily reward, and sobbed for a good 15 to 20 minutes. But you know me, we had to keep moving forward, so using /RTP, I teleported to a random place in the world, and it was nice to see the wilderness, to be fair. And then I got my first ever Pokemon. Look at that. Woo! Go me. Go coffee. Go me. Okay, whatever. And so then I got a bit too confident, to be fair. I tried to capture other ones, and like, I just kept like throwing it, and it was just bouncing off, and then they were just spitting them back at. I don't even know how this works.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Hey. Day 2, I carried on trying to collect more Pokemon, and as you can see, it was not going my way at all. I was just like smashing this Fampi's guy head in with Pokeballs. So instead, I challenged him to a duel, and then wiped the floor with him. Bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle, Sally's your aunt. Success. I then tried to carry on getting more, but it didn't work out, so I just decided to watch the sunset and wonder what the next day would bring. Alright, it was time to crack on with my objectives. I headed to the Poke Center to heal up my Pokemon, and then I found a place where you can store Pokemon, which would be perfect for collecting my 100. I also bumped into this guy again that yeeted away. Hey, Dirtchap. I then voted again and got a bunch more stuff in the crates. I'm a sucker for free stuff. Even Charmander was loving it. What does he sound like? Charmander! I don't know. I then decided to head back to spawn to find the Wolverine and get revenge. Yes, he took out my Charmander, so I took him out in just one foul swoop. I then went and leveled up my Charmander a bunch, like taking everybody out. It felt so good. I mean, just look how happy he is. Look at his little Charmander face. Oh, I realized you could heal there and then, which was an absolute bonus. And then I saw this huge Pokemon. Woo! Woohoo! Wait, where'd it go? Look at the size of that. He's a big boy. Okay, sorry, Tesco meal. I shall leave you to fight les Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna try out my special attacks. Bam! Play around with the camera a little bit. Charmander! Bish bash bosh, get down. Only gonna done it. So you're probably sat thinking, hang on a minute, I thought you had objectives to do, Coffee. Yes, I do, technically speaking. But as long as you don't tell Alfred, I'm gonna stay here and have some fun. Hee hee.
He's only gone and done it. You won the battle. And I'm level 10 now. Look at this. That's super sick. Okay, I don't even need to heal these guys up. How do I get out of here? Can I fly? Okay.
Okay, so after a serious brain fart, I forgot you could RTP. I then noticed there was a poker hunt, so I went intel gathering in the wild.
Look at this guy. Acting big man. Show us your stuff, Mr. Big Time. Jeez, look at the size of him. He's having a moment. I'm going to leave him. Let's head into the temple to see what we can find.
I was hoping to find some goodies.
Oh. This evil looking dude.
I continued with my objective.
Yo, Alfred's gonna trip when I tell him about this. Yo, can I do something with you? Yo, come here.
So yeah, I got into a one-on-one with this guy, and for some reason I just did the weirdest Charmander impression. What?
Boom. Boom with the ember.
The Charmander's moveset just didn't seem to be enough to take this guy on.
Smoke screen. You can't theme me. John Cena style, let's go. What are you doing, bro? Oh, he's hiding. Charmander, use smoke screen. Let's try Bowsprout. I got money on you, Bowsprout. Bowsprout. I love the sound that they make. Vine whip. Have that. Smack on the booty.
So, with absolutely no success fighting that guy, I decided to carry on my poker hunt and see if I could collect some Pokemon to get some goodies. I used /hunt to find out which Pokemon I was looking for, and then headed out into the world. I even came across this guy that had built the coolest build I'd seen on the planet so far. Man, the stuff on this planet is insane. The next day was even cooler.
Yo, I literally have a tortoise in real life. I want this. I have no idea how I have these Pokemon now. Like, 1 minute I'm just walking along, and now I just have, like, level 70s in my thing.
Look, I know I have so much to do, but I literally just couldn't pass up the opportunity to get a tortoise-looking Pokemon. I'm sorry, I just had to do it.
Yes! Let's go! I know I shouldn't get that excited, but I just wanted him so badly. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, you can ride him, bro! You can... What is this?
I know I had a bit too much fun, but then I got back to the poker hunt.
I need to do the hunt, man. It's raining as well. Is the weather ever good on this planet? I've only just realized as well that I have running shoes. They give you running shoes.
And so our journey continued. And during our expedition, I did a lot of resource collecting as well. I found this new crystal, which was pretty neat. I then found some coal. You know, I was just collecting as much as I could because at some point I'd have to build a base. I also headed back to the Poke Center and stored away the Pokemon that randomly appeared. And then it was time to head to the end.
Oh, I'm in the end right now. Hey.
So the reason I ventured out to the end was to try and find the Soul Rock. They can only be located underground. So I did my best to try and find one of those.
I'm trying so hard not to fall into the end. It's unbelievable. That's a ghastly. Yeah.
So I kept digging down in the end in hopes that I'd find the Soul Rock, but I almost met my doom.
Oh, that is literally the void. Ah.
If you fall into the void, you literally lose everything. So I wasn't having much luck with the Soul Rock, so I headed back to spawn. Instead, I delved into the depths of the wild safari, surrounded by Pokemon. The safari was absolutely stunning, so I took some time to explore and then collect some more Pokemon. One step closer to that 100. Some Pokemon were easier to catch than others you had to battle, so you could bring their HP down and then collect them with a Pokeball. I then saw this little guy just stuck up on the cliff. Look at him, he's a pretty sweet guy. I tried to reach him and successfully captured him. I had to bring his health down a little bit, but no worries, I got him all healed up. And then took some time to explore more of the safari. The safari's nightlife was enriched in beautiful colours, but also more difficult foes, and because of this, I ran out of usable Pokemon. Day 18 was here, so I headed back to the Poke Center and healed up my Pokemon. Now it was time to try and find a space to build my base. During my expedition, I came across this huge structure, and the lady on the door asked if I could take on the guys inside. Well, that proved to be the most difficult thing I'd faced so far. I mean, look at this. I lost all of my Pokemon in like a matter of seconds. I kind of felt like an idiot, like, sorry. I decided to head into the village next door and speak to the townspeople. I spoke to Mr. McGregor, and instead of knocking me spark out, he gave me a bed. I was pretty grateful. The electrician also asked for some help, but I was a little busy, kind of like stealing their stuff. I stole this, and then I stole this because, well, I can. I then headed to this beautiful ravine in the wild. I then came across a Tauros. This guy was tough stuff. I threw everything I had at him, but eventually captured him and learned a new move in the process. So after deciding what move to replace, I then did a little bit of resource collecting. I collected wood, captured Pokemon, I just kind of ventured around. I then got some help from some people to claim some land, and then stored my stuff in a chest. And yep, you guessed it, I built a base. The build was finally complete, and I was really chuffed with the final results, I won't lie. I made like a secret storage area underneath, a bunch of flowers out front, and well, the inside was a pretty like classic inside. I don't know what else to say, you know, I had a bed, I had a karai picture, glowstone, but the coolest addition was this chair. Like, how cool do I look on this chair? Our first objective complete, a base built on this Pokesmash planet. I reported my progress back to Planet Paradise, and now it was time for my next objective.
Look, that is the homiest house you will ever see. Look at this, it's so pretty. Let's I need rare candies. Do I have rare candies?
It was time to go and see Eevee.
I started. What's going on? Do I fight you? Is that... Oh, wait, I need to heal. Hello, Mosen. Heal me, Nurse Joy. You shall not pass.
With plenty of candy to level my Pokemon up, I kept moving forward.
Right, let's get out of here. Wait a second. It's the same place! How did I not know that?
It was time to level my Charmander up. Yes, I could use my rare candies to level him up instantly, but I also wanted to head into battle and fight as much Pokemon as possible.
Whee! Okay,
I headed into the training facility and fought as many Pokemon as possible. I was learning new moves, taking out Pokemon left, right, and center, one step closer to completing the objective. After time, care, and dedication, something absolutely blew my mind. The creatures on this planet evolve. Once I leveled the Charmander up, he evolved into a Charmeleon, which was insane. Look at this, look how cool he looks. I had to take advantage of this, I'm sorry. I took him up and fought even more Pokemon. I RTP'd and fought Pokemon there. I was fighting any Pokemon I could see. I even went back to the safari, because not only is this place absolutely gorgeous to be in, but it's just filled with amazing Pokemon. I even killed a boss, and he gave me glasses. Look at this, look how badass I look. Yo, we were making good progress here. I headed to the mart to sell as much junk as possible to get the moolah, you know. With that dosh, I could buy more Pokeballs. And the more Pokeballs, well, you guessed it, the more Pokemon I collect, and then that means I can complete my 100 Pokemon objective. After buying a ton of Pokeballs, I headed upstairs and noticed you could buy Pokemon moves, you know, moves for fighting. And, well, something caught my eye. Fire Blast. Look how cool this is! After setting fire to everything, I headed home, and while I noticed I didn't actually have that many Pokemon in my Pokedex, so I headed out into the wild to see if I could collect even more. I used the Pokeballs from the shop, and then listened out for that beautiful twinkle. As soon as you hear that bell ting, you've captured that Pokemon. I had all sorts of Pokeballs as well. I had Great Balls, Lure Balls, and just your normal Pokeballs. I'm just a balls man, you know? I headed out into the wild and leveled up my Charmander even more. Some of the Pokemon were a little bit harder to capture, so you had to bring their HP down like I said before. I was even capturing like level 50s at this point. I had around about 20 Pokemon in my Pokedex, one step closer to getting that 100. After collecting some more, I fed my Charmeleon some rare candies to level him up. And yep, you guessed it, I leveled him up to this incredible dragon-like creature called a Charizard. I tried to fly him, but, you know, I'm not very good at it, I'll be honest. I mean, look. Well, at least you don't take full damage. In the meantime, I headed into the wild. Yes, I wanted to add to my collection. I wanted to increase those Pokemon in my Pokedex. I was using all sorts of different type of Pokeballs to get those Pokemon. I even used the rod because this lures water-based enemies, and then, boom, throw the ball underwater, cross your fingers, hope for the ding, and yes, you collect a cool Barraskewda. I even spent some time on the market, got used to it, managed to work out how to sell some stuff because, well, I'm a money fiend and I love to get that cash. I then just realized, I guess I'm just getting in the flow of things, you know? I was having so much fun, just halfway in, and we were making big progress. I even headed underground to see if I could find different types of Pokemon. Even found some cool amethyst blocks as well. Oh, I was having just so much fun. I was adding to my collection left, right, and center. I was underwater, I was up in the sky, I was on land. Anywhere you could find Pokemon, you'd find me. I was collecting all sorts of different types, which would allow me to have a really versatile Pokedex. I was even fighting them on cliffside, for goodness sake. I then headed into the safari. We were making huge progress in the wild safari. My Pokeballs were snatching up those Pokemon, one after another. Look at this. After putting my Charizard to the test, I headed deeper into the safari. This place was absolutely beautiful. I decided to take some time to explore this stunning, vast safari. It was incredible. The structures I was surrounded by took my breath away. It was amazing. I was collecting all sorts of different species. It was a great addition to my Pokedex, but it wasn't all stunning and beautiful colors. Things got dark real quick. As the sun set, the air turned dense and moist. I was surrounded by eerie creatures and pure darkness. Heat radiated from the sea of lava. The Pokemon here were far more antagonistic. I was surrounded by hostility. I finally made it out, bought some more gear, and continued with my objective. But before that happened, I got stuck in this room. Look at this. Look, I was trapped inside until I realized, yeah, you just punched the door. I felt like such an idiot. I headed home, checked on my plants, and then took a look at my Pokedex and realized I had a long way to go. However, I did complete my next objective. I leveled my Charizard up to level 100. Look how badass he looks. Some serious progress made. I then decided to take all of my Pokemon to one of the gyms to take on the foes, but they wiped me out clean. I guess my high levels just weren't enough. It was time to train them up at the boss tower. I flew my level 100 Charizard to the place no man should go. There was only one way I was going to improve my Pokemon skill set, and that was to fight these huge level bosses. Using my new and improved movesets, I took these guys on, and I demolished them. Great work. I then used a portable healing machine that was inside the boss tower to heal up all of my Pokemon. I then headed out the next day, explored the area, went home, and yes, you guessed it, headed back out into the wild, because now it was time to finish off collecting that 100. I was running out of time. Would I be able to collect 100 Pokemon in 100 days? I was collecting all sorts in the desert plains, even one that was included in the Poke Hunt. I used the rare candies gained from the Poke Hunt to level up my Pokemon. This would save me time collecting the Pokemon.
Trio, Cubo.
I headed home to get some rest, and then headed to the Poke Center the next day. I went to count how many Pokemon I'd collected. You guessed it! I'd done it! I'd collected over 100 Pokemon! I'd finished all of my objectives before 100 days! I couldn't believe it. I headed home to celebrate with all of my Pokemon. We did it! I can't wait to report back to Alfred. I decided to dedicate the last couple days to flying my Charizard, exploring the beautiful world of Pokesmash. Wow, we done it. We completed the objective in just 100 days. I guess I'll report back to Alfred and head back to Planet Paradise. Once again, thank you so much for watching my video. I've been the Coffee Fuel Genius, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.